Hi. So this is me. This is about 7:40, and I'm on my way to work already. So I'm just leaving home to my workplace at Ikeja Mirror Technologies, where we open at 8:30 to 9 o'clock. And transport from here there is about an hour 30 minutes with traffic, if possible. So leaving home by 7:40, I should be able to get there by 8:40 to like 9 o'clock thereabouts. And yeah, that's when our office actually opens. So this is me just telling you good morning and we start. The weather kind of changed because it's raining right now. So I just got off the PR. Yeah, I'm taking my way to the office. This is 9:17 already. I'm quite late because of traffic on the road, and yeah, fuel was cancelled today, and then we had a price increase in transport. So I just have to go with PR, and that was it. Yeah, so that's it.
Say hi. Say hi. Go to the soon. Oh, like me. Say hi. Say hi now.
So yes guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Vicod Alawade here, the boy here again, and this is going to be my first video of 2023. I've been away for some time because of some reasons which I'm not, it's not the purpose of this video. So real quick, interns for the year, let's get into the video. Right, so this video is going to be a video of me sharing my experience as an intern and words I have for students that look to do internship in this coming year. So yeah, this video is going to be regardless of your field. If you're an health student, if you're a student in the health science field, if you're a student in the engineering field, if you're a student in a field like mine, which is computer science, it's also very applicable to your field. But most of the content I'm going to be saying, most of the experience I'll be sharing, is just going to be an experience based on what I have done, which is in the field of computer science field, software development. Alright, so let's dive into the video, and I'm going to be assuring you that everything I'm going to be saying here is what you're not going to hear from anywhere else. Yeah, there might be other YouTube videos about internship experience and all, but not all can talk about not all of them are going to be Nigerian based, and not all of them can be as fresh as this because I'm like just last set intern. Right, so I'm going to be sharing my experiences, the things I have for you, and ways I feel students should go about running their internship program. So this video is going to be a video to show you how to plan your internship rather than allowing internship to run you. Like you run the internship program rather than the internship program running you. Before we go too far in the video, please do well to like the video, subscribe, and share the video to someone that might need it later on in the future. Thank you. As you might be informed, there are a lot of different names for this program we are both talking about. You can call it, some people call it SciWest, some call it IT, industrial training, some see it as like internship, like I see it as, and I think SciWest is students industrial work experience scheme. So the basic excess of this program, either you call it internship or you call it industrial training or SciWest, is just for you to have a work experience as a student before you enter the job market, right? Before you finally graduate and start working, before you turn a working class, they want to give students leverage for them to be able to get that experience even while they are still in school, so that once they are done with school, they have some things in place, they have some ideas in place of how their field of study properly runs in terms of jobs outside. Okay, so first step of this episode, how to plan your internship and not allow internship plan you, is truthfully the first thing you need to do is to be sincere with yourself. Now sincerity comes down to the fact that before you go for the SciWest program, before you go for the work experience, is either you've gotten experience before in that field, like in your course field, or you have not. Now if you have, you need to be sincere with yourself. How far have I gone? What have I done? And what else do I need to achieve in this field? If you haven't, okay, what do I need to achieve how far do I feel I can go? What do I need to do? What are my passion? What things interest me in this field that I can look to say I want to study. All right. So the first things first in this, before you can do any of other steps that we're talking about, is to first be sincere with yourself. It comes from here. You need to be determined. You need to be focused and be sincere with yourself. Fine, I'm not this good. I'm this good. I need to, do these things. I need to get to this level of, experience. I need to get this level of experience. And if you don't have, then definitely you'll be starting from scratch. So first things first is to get yourself to be very, very sincere with yourself. Don't follow your friends that already have experience in the field. They have experience in the field and they're following some path, and you're here with no experience, like as a newbie in the field, but then you're following the same path they're following. Now it will work out for them, but it will definitely not work out for you. Why? They have experience and a lot of things might be in place for them to, that method that they're following, whereas you are here with no experience and following the exact same method that they're following, which is definitely not going to work for you. So first things first, be sincere with yourself, know where you are, know what you want to achieve. This is the second thing I want you to do. After you've be sincere with yourself, you know where you are, you know what you want, and you need to also make a plan and you need determination. Now you make a plan. Fine, currently you have just 3 months experience in a certain field, and like you want to apply to a software company, right, for your internship, and you've only learned the basics of HTML, CSS, and okay, let's say you've learned HTML, CSS very well, and then you knew the basics of JavaScript, right? Then you need to get this determination that for this next 6 months, I need to develop myself in this field. It's personal. I can't tell you what you need to do, and you can't also you can just decide it for yourself, right? So you need to be determined on what you want to do, what exactly you look to achieve. If not, I'm afraid you might end up missing out the 6 months. And with the strong determination you have, you also need to make a plan, right? Making plans actually is like one of the first step to achieving anything at all. But if you don't plan it, you actually can't make it. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. That quote is legit, alright? It's legit. So either you plan by writing it down on paper, or you can use different online apps, offline apps, like Google Notes. You can use your normal phone notes. You can download Notepad, download task managers. There are a lot of different scheduling apps and Notepad apps that you can use to plan these things down. So you just need to do is write your long-term goals, break it down into middle term, and then break them down into short term. So if your long-term goal is to be very good at JavaScript, then definitely in 6 months you need to be good at JavaScript. You can say, okay, meaning each 2 months I must have done this, I must be able to use this. After another 2 months, I must be able to use this component. After another 2 months, I must be good at this component. So all of them combined now makes your long-term goal. Now, even those mid-term goals that you set for 2 months, you also now break them down into short-term goals, which is going to be either daily goals or weekly goals. So each day you are going to task yourself, okay, fine, I need to get to this level every 2 months, right? So what do I need to do? Do I need to code twice a day? Do I need to code 3 times a day? Do I need to build projects once a week on different to solve different problems? So probably after solving 8 different problems in 2 months, you are very sure you've gotten this certain level in JavaScript. You do another different problem in 2 months again, you've gotten to this level. Another problem in 2 months, you've gotten to this level. Then combined in the long run, you've done 6 months of gaining something. Now that is for your personal training, because most times when you do internship, you are not just going there to play. They'll definitely get jobs and they will assign some tasks to you also. So you should also even consider going to a place that you want to learn something from in the first place. But even aside that, it's also good to have your own plans in place, so that no matter how strong work hits you, because I would not like to do, internship can be very stressful at times. So no matter how work hits you, probably they task you from work, you are doing office job and you're taking 1, 2, 3 hours on it, whereas you've not had your own personal goal that day. With your plans in place, you would always have something to look up to. Alright, now let me give an instance. Let's say you're a football player now and you were taught how to play football. Alright, you started playing football, you started scoring for fun. Now you started scoring for fun, but then you now scored up to 90 goals. You scored 90 goals, right? And then you felt tired because you've been working. Nothing like reward. There was no plan in place, nothing. You were just playing and scoring for fun. Now, whereas imagine there was now a threshold or something that said, okay, once any player scores 100 goals, is automatically going to get 10 times of the salary or something. Now, you that was coming for fun without even having any plan to reach 10 goals or 90 goals or whatever, you got to 90 or 95 and you stopped. You've missed out because what? You didn't know that there was such a plan in place. But if you had that plan in mind, that okay, fine, once someone scores 100 goals, it's going to get, a certain amount of money, or like there's a reward attached to it. You are going to set plans that okay, for the next probably 60 days, 70 days, you are going to, score that amount of goals to be able to get that reward attached. That even on your 90th goal, if you are injured, you would want to strive hard to achieve that 100th goal, to go on injury break with that amount of money. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's how good planning is. If you plan and you're determined, then definitely you're going to make it out of anything. Because whenever you're stressed, there's this move to want to like pull back or whatever. The fact that you've planned your 6 months already and you need to achieve something after 6 months, that's definitely not going to keep up. Fine, we've been talking on planning your goals, setting what you want to achieve, achieving something after 6 months. But then, where are you going to do your internship, right? So like I hear a lot of people ask me this is like, where did you do the internship? I've not seen placement or something like that. I would rather you ask me, do I have suggestions for internship, than you telling me you've not seen a placement. Because you saying you've not seen a placement, to me, is very funny these days. Because of all thousands of companies in Nigeria, you've not seen just one placement. Alright, so in this video, I'm going to cover up a method I feel anybody at all can use and definitely you get a result from whatever I'm going to be teaching very soon. So I'm going to be showing you a method I used during my internship to secure three software companies, but then I actually just went to 2. First one I got there, we spoke, we conversed, we talked, we got to a conclusion, and I was going to resume the following week. But then I got called up at the second place and I had to like go there, let me see what they have to offer. Then I went there and I don't know, just getting there, the place was looking like, this is where I want to be. I just felt like the environment was just where I wanted, right? So I spoke with them, so we got to a conclusion and I even resumed that same day. So I got called up at the third place even before that one, but then I just felt, even if I'll get this kind of a thing in a third company, I would rather want to just stick to this one and let me just, I felt like I had a purpose there already. So I'm going to be showing us now how you can, use the internet to find placement around any location you want, and then some ways you have to go about it that will assure you that you are going to get placement even in more than one company. So I'm going to be switching out my computer so I can do screen record of what I'm going to be explaining. I'll see you guys later. Okay, so guys, now we are here on my PC and I want us to show you how. Number one, first thing I'm going to first do is I'm going to be explaining. I don't know, it's not for all everybody, because if you're in health sciences or even engineering, I really don't think you need this first one, which is the resume. Alright, it's more for people in my field, software development, or web development, mobile development. If you want to do anything like that, you need a resume to present to a company to show them your previous skill set, right, or your previous experiences, your skill sets, a detailed information about you and what you have to offer them, right? So that's the first thing you want to do. First step, we want to get a resume prepared. Alright, I'm not going to be showing everything actually because it's another video on its own, but I'll just be giving us references and how we can just go about it. So once you get your resume done and it's it's good already, you now need to source for an IT company. Alright, and I'm going to be showing us that one also, how to source and see a lot of different IT companies and which one to choose. Right, and after that we'll now be doing something called cover letter for your email. The text you have to attach to your email, sorry, the things you have to type in your email that you have to attach your resume to, because before any company sees your resume, it's your cover letter they see first. Cover letter is the thing you wrote in your mail that they will see first. Okay, you send them a mail, my name is Victor, I'm applying to so company. It doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't, even I myself, if I have a company today, I can't employ you with that kind of a thing. So first thing first, we get your resume done. Second, I show you how to source for IT companies. And after sourcing for 3-5 different IT companies, we'll now find a way to write up a very, very good cover letter. Then all you just need to do is to apply that cover letter, attach your resume, and send emails to 5 or 3 different companies I showed you. So now let's get into the video. So first things first, just search online, resume templates. See, free download, Word. It's something I've done in the past. I've searched in the past. Resume templates, free download, space Word. Word is like the DOC document, the .doc document. So as you can see, we have resume.io sites coming up. We have resume templates.office.com. That's for Microsoft themselves. We have coolfreecv.com, resumelab.com. There are a lot of different sites online that will provide you templates. Now, I'm not going to show us how to do that because I'm not you. Resume actually contains, I'm just going to show us a sample. As you can see here, we have a picture of this person. Let me open this picture in the new tab. It's creating already. Not something. So let's do this. What you just need to do is, after showing you this, we most likely can't start and finish a resume now. As you can see here, this is what a company expects from you as your resume. Something that has to show your name, say the guy's phone number, his email, your website if you have one. If you don't have, you can use your LinkedIn or your Twitter link. Summary is just like a brief overview. A senior web developer specializing in front-end development, blah 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 blah. Your field, what you can do, like just a brief overview and like what they can see in you when you resume work, right? Now skill highlights, probably you can write HTML, write CSS, write Java, write PHP, C program, anything at all, as long as you have a particular skill, you need to include it in your skill. So your resume must have a summary, which is the brief about you, a skill highlights or like your skill sets, and then experience. If you have past experience before, probably as a freelancer or as a junior developer somewhere or something. If you don't have, it's fine. You are just going to make them understand in your cover letter that you are a total newbie, right? So whether you've gotten skills before now or not, whether you've gotten experience before now or not, you're actually going there to even get experience. So it's expected of you not to have experience before you resume, right? So now your experiences here, if you have, you just need to state. This one says he's a web developer from September 2019, I guess, to May 2022. He worked for this company, Luna Web Design, and these are the things he was able to achieve there. And then education, your school, if you're in Intern, you're shown, or whichever, just include your education here. And then certification, if you've completed courses in maybe ALX, if you've done courses in maybe Microsoft, Google, you've done boot camps or something, you can include your certification here. It goes a long way actually, because when a company wants to apply and they see you getting certified in probably one backend software, one backend course probably sponsored by Google in the past, and you have the certificate and you include it there, then anybody that's going to see your resume is going to appreciate it, something like that. So anyone you have at all, no matter how low value it is, just include it in your certifications. So what you just need to do is just go to all of these sites. As you can see here, there are a lot of sites that offer you templates. You only just to download them and edit all of the names and the stuff that those people have themselves. Then another thing you need to do, now let's say you are done with the resume, right? Second thing I said we are going to be doing is, after you've done resume, you want to source for IT placement. Now it's very, very easy to find IT placement in this world that we have today. All you just need to do is know the field you want to work in, know the type of company you want to work in, and the location. That's all. So let's say I'm in Lagos now and I want to work in a software company in, let's say, Aja, right? Aja. So all you just need to do is software. Just search Google software companies in Aja, Lagos. Now it's best for you to search for the one that is very, very close to you, so you don't stress and waste much time. As you can see, Google is bringing you towards Google Places where they can show you. Say this place is in Ikota Villa in around Lekki Aja. Another one is around Aja, close to Ikota Shopping Complex. Now just clicking, I clicked something. So as you can see, clicking more places is just going to make Google show you a lot of different companies available. You see Data Log Solutions, Darknet Global, Ivy Tech, Web Planet, and all. Most of them have 1 rating. Another one has 2 ratings, 5-star ratings. So you just need to do, you just click on one of them. And as you can see, some of them have this website link beside. So you just need to do is click on them, look at the location, If it's somewhere that is not so far from your side or something, and you're okay, you are very very comfortable with it, look at the phone number here. You can use the phone number to contact the company. We are not going there just now. First thing, you need to just check this website. Click on the website, and it takes me to their website, ekagon.com. Alright, this is ekagon.com site, and this is the site for this particular software company, Ekagon Technologies. Right. So if I want to say I want to now work for Ekagon Technologies, I don't think this website is. Let's leave this alone. Let's say, okay, let's look for a company that has rating. See this one now, Web Planet Consulting, and what's the name? Web Planet Consulting. No, I'm not doing consulting. Digital Design 247 software. Now let's say you want to work at this particular software company, and as you can see, look at the pictures the dude is giving me. See the inside of the company. It looks like, yeah, they have a very very conducive environment. You just need to open the website, and it's taking us to digitaldesign247.com. Now I'm now about losing the site. So now this is the site here. As you can see here, they have a chat on WhatsApp button that you can use to send a message. But if not that, you can also get their phone number directly here from Google, which is this. Alright, so now we've gotten here already. All we need to do is, we are not patronizing them, we are not their customer, we want to apply as internship. So just scroll down to the bottom of the site, and you see something like contact. As you can see here, almost every site has this contact. It's also at the top also, but most times it's always at the bottom if possible. So there are some sites that you might see a section just like this contact, or I do one at the bottom here where you see jobs. So it's also good to check that jobs section. You get, because now let's click on the contact. The contact is going to just provide the company's contact email, the company's contact phone number, and like a way you can get to the company. If they have a Facebook, if they have Twitter, if they have Instagram, it's always going to provide it. As you can see it, it showed us what email address here, support@digitaldesign247.com, and you can also call it. So now we've gotten two things already. We've done our resume. You must have done that already. I can't do that in the video. And then we've gotten the company I want to apply for. I want to apply to Digital Design 247. Their email is what? support@digitaldesign247.com. Now I'll take that email and keep it somewhere. And also these phone numbers here, I'll take it and keep it somewhere. Now the phone numbers, I'm just going to explain what I'm going to be using to do. You are going to be using the email to write to the company. Then the phone number is not going to get the confirmation. Alright. So now we've gotten the email, we've gotten our resume. Now what we now need to do is to form a cover letter. Now the internet is so powerful that during my time actually there was nothing like ChatGPT 3, right? But these days we have ChatGPT 3, and it's one of the best things you can use for this kind of in this sense. Alright, during my time, from my head I wrote my cover letter myself to those companies I sent my mail to, and yeah, I was cutting, I was picked by them, all thanks to God. But now today, if I had the chance to do it again, I would want to use something like ChatGPT if I'm doing internship today, because ChatGPT has a better understanding. It knows how to mix its words to make it very very sweet for software companies to accept you. So now let's go. I asked ChatGPT recently. Okay, I've done it already in the past. I said, okay, fine. Asking ChatGPT, I said, can you compose me a mail I can send to the company I look forward to work with as I meet them? And lo and behold, look how blastful he responded. Say, sure, here's a sample mail you can send to a company I'm interested in working with as an intern. And then subject, which is like the head of your email, application for internship position. But I'll suggest you state before you state your application for internship position as a blah blah blah, then hyphen your name. That was how I did mine. I included my name in the whole subject thing, so they can see my name attached. But then it's also fine like this. Then I wrote dear. Okay, I didn't do this actually. This is from ChatGPT. Instead, you should write dear, then the manager's name. Or in this case, you might not know the manager's name, but you can just write something like. So now we're writing to Digital Design 247. So you can say dear Digital Design Company, something like that. Dear Digital Design, comma. I'm writing to express my interest in the internship position at your, inside this company name. You replace it with Digital Design. So I'm writing to express my interest in the internship position at Digital Design. Full stop. As a now this place says what? Insert your current status, either a college student or whatever. So I can say as a 300 level undergraduate of your State University, comma. I am excited about the opportunity to gain hands-on experience in Then I said you must also know the field or what you want to study. So here is where you're going to be starting what you wish to do. So I'm excited about the opportunity to gain an experience in software development and contribute to the growth and the success of your company. See, if your mail does not have that thing in particular, I'm sure no company is going to pick you, because every company wants an intern that even if they want to pay you or like while you are going to be there, they must be sure that you are dedicated to the success and growth of their company. So ChatGPT also included this here and he said he wants to gain hands-on experience in software development and contribute to the growth and success of the company. If that is not your mail, I'm very serious. You reduce your chance of getting accepted to any company at all. So now he continued. From my research, I'm impressed with digital designs, commitment to innovation and excellence. I believe my skills and passion align with your company's value and goals. That's also something I kind of wrote to in my own cover letter, stating that what I have to offer them is something that can also improve and boost their business, their software company. That's the exact same thing it says here. I believe my skill and passion align with your company's values and goals, and I am confident that I can contribute positively to your team. Then, in addition, I'm excited to learn from your experienced professionals. That's true, because no matter how much you know, you've not gotten this industry experience. So you also need to state there that you are interested in getting this, teamwork kind of experience with the company. All right. Now you now say in the last part, in the conclusion of your email, that you've attached the resume and relevant coursework. You can just say resume to the email for your review. If there's any additional information you might require, please do not hesitate to contact me. I am available for your interview. Then thank you for considering my question. I look forward to hearing from you soon. This is a killer cover letter. Alright. So if you're just going to be into any company at all, you just need to, if you personally feel this is not complete, you need to add some modifications, you need to like chip in some things. You can. It's not like me. I would just want to state like a reason why they should pick me, something like that. Yeah, I would just want to be like, okay, fine, I am this good, and I would wish to also even get this experience with other developers. I will let them know that I've worked on personal projects alone, but I also want to experience the industry kind of projects. Like I also want to build commercial softwares. So you can also do things like that and just attach it to this kind of a template ChatGPT has given you. So now we've done the 3 things we just need to do. Firstly, we want to create our resume, which can take you 1 day actually, truth be told. After you've done your resume, all you just need to do, go to Google, search for software companies in your area, or if you're an engineering student, probably, an engineering, management or something around that area, then put your location in Aja or in Lekki. If you are doing the Keja, if you are doing the Moshalash, any way you want to do, just attach the location and Google is going to suggest to you. Now, all you need to do, get the website, visit the website, get their contact email. Now you've gotten this contact email, all you just need to do is now send them this mail to them. Just you've gotten it from ChatGPT. Just modify some things and you are good to go. Alright, so we've done everything we need to do. First, create your resume, which might take actually 1 day. Truth be told, it might take it that long. After creating your resume, source for software companies. We did it already. Software company in Ikeja, software company in Lekki, software company in VI, wherever you want. Put the kind of workplace you want, attach the location. Google gives you suggestion. Look for the website, get the website, get to their jobs page. If you don't see the jobs page, then go to contact page, get the contact phone number. If you see contact page, if you see the job page, get the hiring manager phone number. Then get the mail. Sorry, the mail, not phone number. You get the mail. Also save the phone number. So once you send them a mail, why I said you need the phone number is because after like 2-3 days of sending your application, weekdays actually, not weekend. So after like 3 days of sending your CV to the company or your cover letter to the company, you need to like reach out to them. That's why we need to store that number. So you just call the company. Now, I'm not calling them based on the fact that you want to like, tell them why haven't you responded to me or whatever. You are calling them to let them know that you sent them an email and they should let you know if they are hiring or not. Right? It's as polite as that. They might not be hiring at that moment and you send them a mail, which is totally fine. Right? But you are going to call them to let them know that you've sent your mail, and if they are hiring, they should let you know. If not, so you can find a placement somewhere else. Right? So it's that polite. So that's how you need to do for this particular step on how to get your IT placement right. So now we successfully learned step 1, step 2. Step 1 being the fact that I said you need to be sincere with yourself. You need to have plans, because you are actually watching this video because you want to plan your internship and not allow the internship program plan you. You look for your placement yourself. You decide where you want. You decide the things you want alongside it. So it's all your plans, all right. So first, get sincere with yourself. Know where you are. Know what you want for yourself. Don't follow anybody. Second, you make plans. Third, find that motivation. Find that determination. Anywhere you need to be determined to be, strengthened enough in the journey, right? Because it's a period of 6 months. You don't just want to use it anymore. And now I've also explained to you how you can go about sourcing out, different IT companies, writing resume to them, writing cover letters to them, writing mails to them, submitting your CV to them, and when they call you up, reach your agreement. And now it's just me wanting to share my experience in IT. So my IT experience, like I've explained, I resumed the exact day I got accepted, and yeah, definitely I was paid. I can't disclose the amount actually, but then I was paid. Then it was a paid internship, and it was a period of more than 6 months in the recent, because I resumed May 11th, and I later ended up October 28th thereabout. Yeah, so it's a workplace where we go to work just like once in 2 days, 3 times a week, just Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Not even often. Saturdays are not so often. So most of the work we did were just like remote jobs. Not like we were not going to the office, but then office is when we have something very important, the team meeting clients and all. But most of the work we do is at home. We just wake up, you get a call from boss, you get technical from boss, do this, we have things fixed in place. And I also had my goals then, I had my plans, I want to achieve this. I did this daily, I built things. Even around that period, I was able to even manage some other things. So yeah, I did a couple of YouTube videos, I was going to upload on YouTube, but I just didn't have the time to like create a perfect one, and I just missed out on uploading like a day in the life of an intern, something like that. So yeah, truthfully, the internship journey is not just all booze. Like, it can't just be sweet. Say today is you wake up, you are feeling good as an intern. Tomorrow you are feeling good as an intern. You wake up some days and you want to regret being in that 6 months, like being a student doing internship. Depending on your placement, actually. My own time, one thing that actually like got me tired, or like was trying to like make me feel internship was like school life was better than the internship life, was because I was bored and I was lonely. Because I did my internship, I didn't do it like in school where I had people. Even at home, I did it at home, like in Lagos where I stay, and no, it's not actually close to where I stay, right? Kind of far. But then I was just alone at home in London for almost the whole 6 month period. So just coming back, going to work, you meet people, you meet to work, your teammates. You come back home, just to meet my mom. My mom, I go back home. Yeah, I'm going to explain some other things. I go back home late actually, 8, 9, sometimes to 10. So coming back another time, my mom is about sleeping, right? So I get back home, we lock the door, she sleeps, and I'm there working like over the night to finish up tasks I have in office and personal things I just want to do with myself, right? So those periods were just like very, very lonely for me. Like it was a period of boredom was top notch thing. And yeah, the fact that I did this in Lagos, in our Lagos lifestyle is, traffic, these conductors and all of the awala. So Lagos is a place that is even terrible on its own for transporting of being a working class is so terrible. So I had that experience too. I leave home as early as like 6, 7, even 5 sometimes. I used to leave home around 5 when I had someone around my neighborhoods that goes around that like my office way. But he leaves as early as 5. So is it that I follow my 5 or I follow public transport? But following public transport, because of hold up and all, then I would go late to work. So if I followed him, then I can get to work earlier than every other person. So then I go that early, 5, 6, 7. Then I get to work like 9, 10, 11. Most times, sometimes I get there 11 actually because of traffic. But most times around like 9:30, 10. Office starts 8:39, so I get there 9. Before 9 sometimes, or sometimes even 7:30 if I go as early as 5 thereabout. So now for late nights, we close at 5, 6 o'clock depending on the day. We close 4, 5, 6. 4 on Saturdays, 5 on Thursdays, and 6 on Tuesdays. So depending on the time it is, I get home nothing less than 8 o'clock. Alright, like 8 is the earliest I've gotten home. And sorry, on Saturdays I get home like 6. Yeah, but then for Thursdays and Tuesdays I get home nothing less than 8 o'clock. But I use PRT, and you first have to queue for the PRT. Queue in line. People would want to like start at the line, blah blah blah. You enter, finish, then Lagos traffic, then before you reach home, like all of that, I reach home like 8 o'clock upwards. And yeah, so like I said, it's not just all sweet stories. I've done it already, and that's why I can tell you. Your own time, you will just see some days will just come and be fine. Yeah, it happens to everybody. It happens to everybody. But the fact that you know that you have just 6 months, like you cannot ever get a gym. Right, you can never get that 6 months again for like 6 months of being a student and having a work experience. But the moment you do it in your 300 level, except if you wish to fail, alright, except if you wish to have an F in the overall result, is when you will wish to, like, it's when you can get the opportunity to do. Right, so that is how my own was. More of like a remote kind of internship, but we go to work, the physical office. We work from there, and most of the work we do actually are like from home on Mondays and Wednesdays, Fridays, and even Sundays at times we work. Right. So that's all for the video, guys. I hope you really really learned something, and I want to see all of your comments. 6 months after now, because internship is not 6 months. I want to see all of your comments 6 months after now on how useful this video gets. See you in another one. Like the video, subscribe to my channel, and share the video to a friend in need. Thank you. So.